Grand fam, Coach Hugh is rocking with Julian Calvez as the starter, quarterback position for the rest of the way. Why I'm a fan of it and why I've been calling for it and why I think it'll help the team drastically moving forward after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. here with Victory Formation. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe because we upload all the time. And we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So, JeffLightsyJr. YouTube, Victory Formation is the show, is the name of the show. It's the platform. Go ahead and subscribe so we can reach that goal. Now, Coach Hugh Jackson revealed something to us in the SWAC meeting, and the weekly press conference meeting that they have via the coaches in the SWAC football arena. And Coach Hugh Jackson said that freshman quarterback out of Orlando, Florida, Julian Calvez, he's a friend of the show, he's been on the platform before, will be the starter for the rest of the season. This is after a decent performance, a pretty impressive performance by Calvez in their 16-20 loss to FAMU. Now, Calvez in that game, he didn't have the best completion percentage and only threw for 149 yards, but he had 16 carries and 113 yards on the ground. He also threw for a touchdown, averaged 7 yards per carry. He was the offense when it came to Grambling last week. No interceptions. That was good because he was throwing a few interceptions. Lyndon Rash caught that touchdown pass, and Grambling didn't have as many penalties. They lead the nation in penalties, right? Like, you guys don't understand. They lead the nation in penalties. Didn't have many penalties, didn't have as many turnovers that they have been having. And so that's why they were able to play who I believe is the second best team in the SWAC and maybe even the second best team in all of HBCU football. FAMU held them to 20 points and only lost by 4 points. Julian Calvez is the way to go the rest of the way. We know what Hawkins is. Quintarius Hawkins, he's okay. He doesn't have the potential or the star power that I think Julian will have. We know with Chance Amy, he's okay. He doesn't have the potential star power that Julian has. We know with Holloway, and hell, they've converted him to a receiver. It's okay. He's not Julian. And if you're going to build for the future, if you're Hugh Jackson, you have to build with Julian in mind, and not just Julian, but all your star freshmen that you have on this team, from Floyd Chalk to CJ Russell, Ryan Peppins. All those guys on that team is just too many names, like 40 freshmen on the team. You have to continue to build for the future. This isn't the year this isn't a championship team. This was never a championship roster. This is never a championship style team. This was the team to take your lumps and bruises. You see what you got in the freshmen. This is an evaluation period for Hugh Jackson the rest of the way. See what you have in the freshmen. See what you have in Calvez. See what you have in Floyd Chalk. See what you have in Russell. See what you have in Pepin. See what you have in Fazion Wilson. See what you have in these guys. And so that way, when it comes to this recruiting cycle and when it comes to spring ball, going into spring ball, you know what you have. You evaluate the talent on the roster and you go plug in the holes with the transfer portal, with the high school recruits, et cetera, et cetera. Because players are going to want to play for Hugh Jackson. Players are going to want to play for Grambling. Players are going to want to play in the SWAC and not for Jackson State. Not just for Jackson State, not just for FAMU. They're going to want to play for Grambling. And so Hugh Jackson needs to know what he has in the freshmen. All these freshmen are on this roster. You need to know what you have. And looking and starting Calvez the rest of the way. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to look at the stats from last week. Starting Calvez and building off the momentum that you had last week in a good, decent game, albeit a loss, but a good, hard-fought game against FAMU is critical. And you'll get an even better evaluation this week in your game against Alcorn, a team who's looking to get a win, who's had a couple of disappointing losses in a row, and it's looking to beat you. And so, therefore, you'll know what you have. You'll get an even better evaluation against it's at home. It's against Alcorn, big time SWAC team, a team that's kind of been disappointing. They've had a couple of disappointing losses, albeit close, but disappointing nonetheless. And so you'll get to see what your roster is made of. And then you'll, go on to UAPB and get that game at home as well. So I like the move. I said play all the freshmen. You still need to get the ball to Maurice Washington more, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know if they have a plan with that or what. Need to get the ball to Maurice Washington more, and Calvez, get him some nice, easy completions. See what you got the rest of the way. I'm a fan of Julian Calvez. I think he's going to do great things at Grambling, and I think Coach Hugh Jackson understands that too. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Coach Hugh Jackson is rocking with the freshman Julian Calvez the rest of the way. That is going to be awesome. I'm excited for Julian, and I think he's going to be a really, really good player when it's all said and done down there in Grambling. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsYJr with Victory Formation. For the Facebook fam, you guys show a lot of love. You can follow me on Facebook, Jeff Lightsy Sports. My page is Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. Also on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at JLightsy7. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe on the road to 5K. Subscribe on your way out, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.